Alright, what's up guys? In today's video I'm going to be breaking down last year's Black Friday Cyber Monday strategy from a $60 million brand called Brez, so you can understand what they did and apply it to your brand so you can hit record numbers this Q4. Now, if you're not familiar with Brez, they basically sell alcohol alternatives like functional tonics with cannabis, mushrooms and adaptogens. And they were founded in 2023 and they hit 60 mil this year, and I believe they are projected to hit 70 million by the end of 2025. Now, they've obviously grown insanely fast, and a lot of it is due to their email marketing, which is really great, specifically the last year's Black Friday Cyber Monday period, which I'll break down again in this video. So I'll be breaking down everything from the timing, the offer, the style of campaigns, to the time they sent it, to the content that they use in the campaigns. And so without further ado, let's get straight to it. Alright, so first things first, they had two offers. First, they were offering $50 store credit, and then, so this is early access. They started on November 11th, which is, I believe, the Veterans Day, and the actual Black Friday was on November 29th, and here they gave 25 store credit discount code, right? Besides the store credit, they also have a by purchasing, you will be entered to win a lifetime supply of Brez. Not quite sure what's the quantity of that, but yeah, that's also in the offer, but this was the main offer, right? Now, I don't usually recommend having the same offer and just increasing it for the actual Black Friday, but what they did here is let me just give you a quick preview. So on the actual day, they said, okay, so if you already stocked up, if you already bought on the early access, you can also use the discount code on our digital gift cards, and you can buy in the future, right? So the people who bought in this period, they don't feel like they were ripped off by buying early, right? But okay, we'll talk about that in a second. So the first email then sent was on November 11th, and this is what you want to do too. While their competitors are starting Black Friday on like 2.5 weeks, right? That's 18 days from November 11th to November 29th. They started it like way before. Why? Because they understand that their customers have a limited amount of money for the month to spend, right? And unlimited options, basically, right? There are so many e-commerce brands selling so many different stuff. They're just popping off every single day, right? So they understood that they have to beat everybody else, and the best way to do that is by simply sending the emails earlier, right? And this is exactly what they did. So let's check it out. First email was on November 11th. And just a quick note, do you see that the timing, it's not 11 a.m. exactly, but it's 11:02. And if we look at the other dates, we can see here 11:01, 3:02, right? It's not exactly on the clock. Why did they do this? Because if a lot of people will schedule exactly on the timing, for example, exactly 10 a.m., exactly 12 p.m., 11 a.m., you get the point. But by doing so, you'll be competing with other people in the inboxes, and you want people, when they open their Gmail, their email inbox provider, right, to be on the first on their list. So you do that by sending it like 1 to 2 minutes after everybody else, right? So when the emails stack up, yours will be in the top, so you have a higher likelihood of being open. Just a little trick for you guys. Now, Klaviyo doesn't allow you to do this as an option. You have to manually type the time in Klaviyo, because Klaviyo only offers, for example, 11:15, 11:30, 11:45, and 12. So you have to manually type it and then schedule it. Just a quick tip there. Okay, so let's check out the email. First of all, subject line, this is our biggest offer ever, $15 credit store plus a lifetime of Brez. Alright, so let's check out the structure. So we have the headline, we have their amazing graphics, these bubbles, these colors, everything is on brand, and then they have the copy here. Now, the thing I don't really like is that the discount code is kind of buried in the text. I mean, it is bolded, but yeah, it's not really visible. But okay, let's just ignore that for a second. Let's check out the copies. We're kicking off Black Friday with the largest offer ever. Claim $15 store credit. Now let's think about the offer. They didn't say $15 off, which is basically the same. Store credit is the same. Why is framing it as a store credit instead of just a discount code a better offer? Because store credit feels like it's your own, feels like you own that, it's like in your account, and it feels like if you don't use it, it will go to waste. So it feels more personal, and I'm sure it converts better. Nothing too crazy, but it's definitely a better framing to do, psychological. Plus, each purchase enters you to win a lifetime supply of breads. This is great. Maybe just specify like what's the quantity of a lifetime supply of breads, right? This year has been incredible. Thank you guys for the gratitude. And they have a clean button saying with the CTA of the offer, so claim $15 credit. Ready to stock up, and this is really important. Order now and receive some liquid magic, so their products, before Thanksgiving. Now, if your product is giftable, and we'll talk about this in the next couple of emails, you want to leverage this period of time for Thanksgiving, right? And again, we'll talk about that in specific emails later on. But yeah, so this one is on November 11th. And the next thing I want to talk about is the quantity of the emails they send. Most of the brands are scared to send even 2 emails a week, while these big brands who are growing insanely fast sell at least in a normal time period 4 emails a week, and in this period they sell, so November 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and this one is 19. So in the period of 6 days they sent 6 emails, right? This is the time of the year where you want to go really aggressive and still be okay with your audience, because you're providing them with a lot of value. And by a lot of value, I mean your Black Friday, Cyber Monday offer. All right, next email is a plain text from Corbin, and you will see a lot of this person, and you always want to use a name. Now, Corbin isn't the founder. I believe he is the brand's manager, but you definitely want to use a name because it just feels more personal than just saying from the Brez team or stuff like that, right? And you'll notice here, so he talks about the discount code, the offer, and they don't include discount being like, hey, click here to claim the offer, click here to shop with the offer, but they just include this magic button, which I'm sure increases their click-through rate, because it's just so psychological. You just want to click it, right? Just, what is it? It's a magic button, right? And I clicked it, and it just led me to their website, to shop. So this is basically just a normal CTA framed in a way that's fun and interactive and just simple, interesting, and will get more clicks. All right, next one, again, just promoting the Brez, as you can see here. Fill up your card, use code. Now here they made it a bit more obvious what the code is, which is great. Then they showed the product they can shop, which is also great. Yep. All right, just promoting the offer, nothing crazy. Next email is okay. Now this one is the one that I want to talk about for the Thanksgiving. So let's check out the email. This huge bread just landed in GQ's best gifts for men list. Now this isn't random, right? They aren't sending this email randomly. What's this? 2 weeks before exactly 2 weeks, I believe, right? November 14th. Yeah, Thanksgiving was on 28th. So exactly 2 weeks before the Thanksgiving. And they also mentioned it a bit later too. But yeah, let's see if they mentioned Thanksgiving somewhere. But yeah, they subconsciously make you think that in this period of time, it seems like in December. In December, it's a vibe of gift giving. So you're like, oh, what will I buy for Christmas? And anytime something pops up from a brand, it's definitely intentional. And they don't literally push you to say, hey, this is a great gift. They just say, for Thanksgiving, they just say, this is a great gift, right? And you subconsciously think, oh yeah, this will just help me solve my problem of having to think about the gift for the people who I want to buy the gift for, right? So it's a great email, and they build credibility by having this great organization GQ talk about how it's a great gift, and specifically for men. And that's just as wide as demographic you can have. For example, they weren't saying this is a great gift for goth girls, right? Because men is 50% of the population. Everybody has somebody they know they're a man that will they buy a gift for. A brother, a father, a friend, a boyfriend, a husband. It's really a great email. All right, so just to summarize so far, they push the offer every single day. They leverage plain text, and they did an angle where they presented their product as a perfect gift before the Black Friday. All right. Next one is they keep promoting the offer. As you can see here in the promo banner, the offer is the main point. So get $15 off store credit with this code, and then your fridge could look like this. Now this is a gift, but when I took the screenshot, it kind of, I cannot screenshot the GIF, right? So, but yeah, just so you understand what's the thing with the image being glitchy, right? So yeah, win Brez for life, for limited time. Every order is an entry for your chance to win. Get ready to fill your fridge with liquid magic. So it's a great offer. People like this one, but most importantly, they don't forget to mention this one, which is also a great offer. All right, next one. Now, in this time period, like I mentioned before, they really tailor their emails to the vibe of the atmosphere for everybody. So it's November 16, it's getting colder, you want to get cozy, you want to get inside your blanket, and you want to drink stuff that are, making you feel good. So this is what it did. Like, imagine this, like basically the pumpkin spice for this brand. So spiced apple cider mocktail, and again they talk about their offer. So they don't just push the offer too much, but they have a campaign that I'm sure worked over the year for them, and then just included it here. And yeah, they just give them another reason to shop with the discount code for the Black Friday Cyber Monday. All right, now here it's been 3 days between the period of these two emails. Now you don't want to do it. I mean, obviously 3 days is the maximum you want to go with emails. Usually you want to have like 2 days in between, but this is also okay. So again, let's check out the email. Nothing crazy, they're just promoting their offer again and again. It's a plain text from a person. So you probably heard about it by now, but I have to say it again. Most legendary offer we've ever done, and then they highlighted what's the offer by linking it, by making it a hyperlink actually. With discount code, click here to shop. So really simple email, really, I'm sure it converted a lot. And then the next day, this was last year there was a fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, as I'm sure you're aware of, and I actually googled it. It was on November 16, if I'm not mistaken, and this was sent on November 20th, so 4 days after that, and they did like sharing the story behind it. So they really humanized their brand. And this was also done by a brand called Cernucci, and they sell jewelry. And I'm subscribed to their email list, and they sent an email being like founder, brand managers, co-founder, and all the guys. They went to a trip to Paris, I believe, and they sent images to the email list. There wasn't like any CTA to shop or anything. They were like, hey, we did a great tour in Paris. Here are some images that you liked, and it's just the pictures of them having fun. So it literally feels like it was from a friend, and it just makes you so connected to the brand. And this is one of the great things that helped this brand Brez scale so quickly in the last couple of years. And if this is possible for your brand, you definitely want to use it. So let's check the email quickly. So Jake Paul reached out. They were huge fans of brands. We sponsored the boxing match. But one thing I don't like about this plain text is that it's too much text blocks. They should be a bit divided because it's really hard to read. But here's a link to my post recapping this weekend if you're curious. A lot of people actually clicked it, I'm sure. And also Thanksgiving is getting close. Our official cutoff for guaranteeing Thanksgiving delivery is today. So this is November 20th, so November, in 8 days it will be Thanksgiving. And this is guaranteeing Thanksgiving delivery. So maybe if they order tomorrow, they will still get it, but it's not guaranteed. And this is a great way to push the people with urgency, right? Order now and save $15 off with this discount code. Again, the magic button for them is always there, which is great. All right, next day email, again, they went back to the same every day, right? 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. As you can see, they are slamming the offer because at this time it's just simply a must. The next one is gifting made easy. Again, we're getting closer to the Thanksgiving day, and they want to push that angle of the gift giving angle, right? All right, here it is. So gifting made easy, shopping for someone special. Our digital gift cards make it easy and unforgettable. Use this discount code. And again, this is a GIF of the card. It looks really clean with the colors, and it's amazing. Then how it works, it's also a great deal, and magic button is just a shop button. So yeah, the angle of the email is gift giving. Next one, Friendsgiving plus Brez. All right, so Friendsgiving is all about showing to the people who matter most. Again, give the gift to the people who you like and make their Friendsgiving unforgettable. And by the way, you can also save while doing so with our Black Friday Cyber Monday offer. So far they did three angles for their campaigns. First one is pushing the offer, and they did that multiple times. Then they have a gift giving, which is that time of the year. Again, they push the offer, and then they push just a campaign that probably performed well over the year, and it's just a recipe for a mocktail actually. And here they again repeated that one. So, but it's another cocktail, so cranberry ginger cocktail, and again you can get it $15 off with this credit score. So just to summarize it quickly, for now they have pushed the offer, they have the Thanksgiving angle, and they have the best performing campaigns over the year. And that's exactly what you need to do, right? So next one is again pushing the offer, promoting the products, can decide, take this one. All right, the next one is master the Brez experience. Again, just pushing the, actually this one is a bit just pushing the brand, but also again in the promo banner, we have the offer for the Black Friday Cyber Monday. And then here they are making it, so here at this period, they are just kind of wrapping up the offer, the early access at least. And the thing I didn't like that they didn't do is that they didn't use urgency too much. They weren't like, okay, the Black Friday Cyber Monday offer is ending soon, shop now. They just pushed the offer like normally without any urgency. So let's check the email. So Thanksgiving feels better. So Thanksgiving is almost here. You can shop you can shop in your nearby store to, get your Brez as a gift. You can use your gift code, store credit, $15 off with this code. And yeah, again, a gift giving angle. And finally, we have the last email for the Black Friday early offer. It's just promoting the offer again. So use this code. And yeah, promoting the offer. Every order through December 2nd is an entry to win. So yeah, really great. Again, the only thing that I didn't like is they didn't push urgency in these last couple of emails. I would start pushing urgency in this one right here. And I'm sure that will convert a bit more people than it already did, but okay. So that's it for the early access. So let's just summarize it completely now. So they sent 15 emails in a time period of November 11th to November 27th. So that's 16 days, 15 emails. So anytime you think, oh, maybe I'm sending 2 emails, I don't want to annoy my audience, just take a look at this video, see what the top brands are doing. And, don't be scared to send in more emails, especially in this time of period. Yes, I'm sure their unsubscribe rate jumped a bit, but the revenue spiked, made it worth it 100%. All right, so here we have a Thanksgiving email. It's from the founder, Aaron. I'm kidding, it's Aaron. And this basically, they didn't give a CTA to shop. I mean, of course, they had a CTA, but the whole thing is just about connecting with the reader. Like I mentioned before, they are humanizing the brand. They're making it as like your friend who's a business owner, and he just wants to say that he is grateful for you. And yes, so they really make the people like them. They really make it likable, and we only buy from people we like. All right, so I'll just quickly check out the email. As we celebrate Thanksgiving, I want to take a moment to share what have you meant to me and the rest of the Brez team. From all of us at Brez, we wish you a Thanksgiving filled with love, laughter, and connection. With gratitude, Aaron, founder and CEO of Brez. So really great email, one day before the Black Friday. And here I would only add something about tomorrow. We'll be dropping a Black Friday offer at X time. Don't miss out. All right, and now we are at the main stage. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Let's check it out. November 29th, 10 a.m. EST. Black Friday is here. Save $25 off. Now, we're absolutely blown away by your support, and we want to do something big to thank you. We're taking a largest offer ever and making it even better, right? So if people haven't bought yet, now they have an even better reason or excuse to buy. And for the people who already bought, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can say already stocked up. You can also grab this what's called digital gift card. This is also a gift, I believe. It also works, and you can save in the future. You can use it to shop when you run out of stock. And let's check out. So this is November 29th, and again on the same day, 4 hours later, we have a plain text. And if you look at if you zoom out a bit, what you'll notice: graphic-based plain text, graphic-based plain text, graphic-based. You get it, right? Now this is really important. Why you want to leverage plain text? Because first of all, it's better for deliverability. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you're really well optimized, but for most of the brands it will matter. A second thing is that there are no distractions and you'll get 100% of people's attention, and it just feels more personal. So definitely don't sleep on plain text. And now, as you can see here, so the first email was at 10 a.m., second one was at 2 p.m. Now, I don't have the data, but I'm pretty sure they resent one of these two emails at like 6 p.m. And they did that for all of the other brands, I'm sure, because we did that for our clients last Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and that did very well because the people might not have opened it. They probably received hundreds of emails in their email inbox, and they would shop for you if they saw your offer. So there's nothing costing you to resend it to non-openers. All right, so this is it for the actual Black Friday Cyber Monday day, and the next day we've never done this before. So again, this is a, what's it called, a promo banner that is a gift. It's like scrolling, right? It's not a static one. So our largest offer just got better. Here we have a gift again, and now you can even receive free shipping of orders above $100. I believe usually it's $125, but now they lowered the threshold, so you can, save and get free shipping, so you can save more, right? And again, so this was at 12 p.m. and then 5 hours later they have another one from the CEO. So let's just check it out. When I started Brez, it was about creating something better and relief without the cost of tomorrow. I had no idea how many would you resonate with our mission, and I'm endlessly grateful for your support. We're going all out with the largest offer ever, and this is what you want to use when you write your copy. You want to make it feel like it's legendary, it's never been seen before. It's, you want to pump it up as max as possible and make it feel like this is the best offer you will ever do in your lifetime, because it's one of the best, right? It's Black Friday. All right, and they all talk about the offer, and then while it lasts, so again, pushing a bit of urgency, nothing too crazy, a shop Brez. P.S. I'm giving away double six-packs to the first people who reply with why they love Brez. Now, this is amazing. This is, if you can afford to do this, and I'm sure you can, this is great for deliverability and pushing your emails into the primary inbox while all your competitors are fighting in the promotions tab, right? So this will boost the reply rate by 10x, probably 15x, and they'll just get better standard reputation and they'll land more in their primary inbox. All right, next day, December the 1st. So this was on the Sunday, right? Sunday of the Black Friday weekend. Fridge already full, right? So if you already bought, you can also use the gift card to, save $25. You can also use the Black Friday offer to save on the gift card, like we talked about earlier. And again, same thing. They sent an email, graphic-based email at 12 p.m. and then 5 hours later at 5 p.m. they sent another one. You won't want to miss this. And again, it's from a person, from Corbin, the brand managers. Let's see if they're pushing the urgency a bit here. Now, they actually copied the first line from the email before. So if you remember, I believe this is the one from the email we checked out earlier in early access offer. So yeah, grab your favorites and get free shipping. And again, just pushing the offer again. And I'm sure they resend this email later, at like 8 p.m. or this one to the people who didn't open it. All right, then for the Cyber Monday. So they didn't push a Cyber Monday as a separate offer, which you can do or you cannot do based on how well your offer performs. If your Black Friday offer just kills it, then just push it fully to the end until the end of Cyber Monday, or like extend it as much as possible. You don't have to say it's Cyber Monday. But if the offer didn't do so well, you can change it up. You don't even have to do a higher offer, higher discount, or whatever the offer you want to run. You can run a different one. For example, free gift with your purchase is what maybe most of your list would prefer, and you wouldn't know that unless you test it, unless you send it. All right, so let's check it out. Again, last chance to save $25. Now they're pushing the urgency. This is great. Save it for later. Already stocked up. Again, they are talking to both the people who bought and the people who didn't buy, which is amazing. All right, again, on the same day, so as you'll notice, the Black Friday and their weekend, they sent 2 emails per day, and I'm sure they resent the emails later in the day, so that's 3 emails per day, and this is the exact thing that you want to do the same. All right, next up is they finished the their offer on the actual Cyber Monday, which was December 3rd, right? And it says the offer is still live and at midnight tonight. Click here to shop. So this is like maximum urgency, right? And again, they again push the gift giving because it's soon to be the not Thanksgiving, sorry, Christmas period, like 22 days. And yeah, that is it for the Black Friday Cyber Monday offer. So they did a fantastic job with their emails last Black Friday Cyber Monday. So let's summarize it so you can understand how to apply it to your brands this Black Friday Cyber Monday. Alright, so here are the takeaways. First one is start early. So don't wait for Black Friday itself. You want to start building momentum around Veterans Day, or at least before the 15th of the month, because that's when a lot of people will get paid. Now that way you catch your customers with full pockets, with full wallets, before they've already spent all of their budget. Next thing is rotate your offers. Now Brez did only have 2 offers which were the same, but the other one was higher, but you can have different offers. You can have free shipping, free gift with purchase, a free tier discounts like buy more, save more, buy one, get one, buy one, get 50% of the second one, right? A bunch of offers, and you have to look through your brand and see what makes the most sense for your brand profit-wise and in the eyes of your customers. So they didn't just hammer the same sale every day. Different offers keep things fresh, hit different customer segments, so people will prefer different offers. For example, if the person bought here in the early access and you give them 15% off, later if you give them a free gift with purchase, they're more likely to buy instead of just repeating the offer. Why? Because nobody buys the same offer. There's no point in that. So you can get the same repeat purchases and give people a reason to come back. Now the next thing is they did a lot of gift giving campaigns, and later on during the December they did a bunch more. I didn't talk about that in this video because it's only for Black Friday Cyber Monday period. But yeah, if your product makes sense as a gift or something people bring to gatherings, run campaigns around it being the perfect Thanksgiving gift. And don't forget to call out your guaranteed shipping cutoff date. So if your shipping is 10 days, right, guaranteed, you'll be like, okay, today is the last day, or even a couple of days before that, you can be the last guaranteed days is on November 15, right? Buy before that to get it guaranteed for your Thanksgiving, and don't miss out on being a bad friend, mother, brother, whatever, right? Finally, we have the campaign styles. Now, Brez used a lot of plain text alongside graphics, which made their emails feel human, not like ads. So adding plain text founder style emails into your BFCM sequence can cut through inbox noise double, because I use ChatGPT to help me write this, but that's okay. The point is, use plain text because it will differentiate you from other brands, and it will help you with your deliverability and with people's attention. So it's really a game changer, and it can really bring you a lot of revenue this Black Friday Cyber Monday. Now, besides the email campaigns, I'm sure they sent SMS campaigns, which I don't have access to, unfortunately. Also optimize their opt-in forms, their pop-ups, and their flows to match the Black Friday Cyber Monday theme. So everything is congruent, everything is one big funnel, and everything works great to maximize revenue. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you liked it. So hope you understood how Brez used email marketing to maximize their revenue and how you can do the same. If you have any questions or have any ideas for the future videos, or want me to make a video on a specific topic, just let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy. Besides that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice rest of your day and have an amazing Q4.